Welcome to the world of Pixelmon. If you need an introduction, it is basically if Pokemon decided to have a one-night stand with Minecraft, and this is the result. In this 100 days, my goal is to go from a normie trainer to become the very best there is in the region. So join me in this Pixelmon 100 days movie where I try to become the very best. Enjoy. 100 days in Pixelmon. Let's do this. I guess I'll give myself a bonus chest. No way! I mean, we gotta go with Piplup. Going with Piplup. That's the guy. Day 0. The adventure to become the very best would begin. Bonus chest. Oh, nice! Well, here we are. And I guess let's introduce my friend, Piplup. The chosen one. Bro, what the hell? Alright. Machop! Wait, I didn't even... No, I didn't even want to get in a battle. It's a level 11. Well, with the power of friends in anime, anything's possible. Piplup, use pound. For f***'s sake, Piplup. I did lose my first battle and started to collect some berries. Oh, is that center? Bro, who did the voice acting with these Pokemons? They're pretty good. Get this man an Oscar. No one's here. And when trying to extract the healer, unfortunately, all you get in return is an aluminum plate. Oh, I broke it. Alright, let's find Pokemon for Piplup to easily take out. Garp, garp, garp. Dude, the voice acting is superb. If you couldn't already tell, I'm a huge fan of the voice acting in Pixelmon. But anyways, I started to collect some materials to create the basic tools you need in Minecraft. What is this? Thunder Stone Shard. Ooh. And in what was totally my first battle, I already led to some frustration. Totally a first battle. Haven't lost. No! Hit! It's a pound! All you gotta do is punch the Pokemon. Are you kidding me, Piplup? You're letting the penguins down. Because Piplup kept on missing, I decided I would catch the Makuhita. And it was nighttime, but I wanted to continue traveling. And while doing so, I ran into a boat. Inside of the boat were quite a lot of different items, but the one that was the most beneficial was the raw fish inside, which I began to cook in the furnace that was already downstairs. And that would wrap up my first day in Pixelmon. I have the most scuffed inventory. It's so weird because I don't need like a sword. My Pokemon are my swords. Day 1, I would go on with my voyage until I ran into one of many Earth's ass cracks, also known as a ravine. Inside of the ravine, I collected a lot of iron, aluminum, however, it was named bauxite ore, don't know if I'm saying that right, and also some amethyst. While doing so, I would get into a battle with a roly-coly, who I would end up catching to join the team. Let's go! I did a lot of mining for the rest of the day, and when nighttime came, a Suicune appeared in the wild, but I didn't think much of it, and while battling, I found out one of the many ways you collect food in this game. Oh, so that's how we get our food in this game? That is pretty grim. Kind of reminds me of like Team Rocket selling Slowpoke tails for food. Alright, we need food. We need Pat Rat's meat. Wait, after all my Pokemon fainted, I went to sleep, because if you're new to Pixelmon, that is another method to heal your Pokemon. Day 2, I would notice the mix-up between bauxite and aluminum. Oh, aluminum? Wait, why did it say it was bauxite? That makes no sense. Am I getting gaslit by this game? Suicune! He's just right there! Oh my god! What level? Oh, hell no. I was far from ready to fighting Suicune, but maybe one day we'll see him again. Throughout the day, I did what anyone would do to become the very best, and fought Pokemon to level the party I had, and here are some deep thoughts. Come on, you guys had to have cried. Have you watched the first Pokemon movie with Mewtwo? One of the first movies to bring me to tears. True story. And I remember also getting like a Mewtwo Pokemon card from the DVD for that movie. Goated movie. Anyways, when nighttime came, I caught a Starly, and when I felt like I did enough XP grinding, I would go to sleep. Day 3, I would wander into the driest desert known to mankind, but Piplup would learn a new wet move, Bubble. Soon after, I would spot a Larvesta, and I don't know why I freaked out so much about losing it. I just thought they were super rare because I think it's considered a legendary Pokemon. I could be wrong, but I remember when getting it in Pokemon Black and White, it was kind of a big deal, but anyways, here's my reaction. No way! Don't kill it, hopefully. No! No! That's super effective? No! We could have gotten full Corona! No! Oh, it's another one. Okay, never mind. The other Larvesta was absolutely stubborn, so I ended up making it fall to sleep very hard. And as I continued throughout the desert, I saw a Gible raid, but my Pokemon were quite weak, so I waited to go to sleep so that my party could juice up. Day 4 started with the Gible raid taking place, which I was successful in taking out, but the same can't be said in terms of catching it. Wait, I want to catch. Please, please. RNGesus. and a Hondor raid would take place, which resulted in a lot of XP being given to Piplup. Let's take him out fast, nice and easy, boys. Oh yeah, easy W. Dude, Piplup is gonna evolve so fast easily. I need stupid growl. It's already time? Piplup already became Primplup, and it would learn Metal Claw. Another thing about these deserts is that there are so many desert temples, and within them could sometimes be game-changing loot. This one isn't as juicy as the other ones I find later down the line, but it was still pretty good. I also got another shot on catching a Gibble after a raid, and here's how it went. Catch. Please. RNGesus, come on. Like, what's the point, man? I didn't want to waste any time, so I continued my adventure throughout the nights. At one point, I ran into a boat, restocked on some food, and I ran into a mesa biome, which had a pretty exposed mine shaft area. Before the night ended, I ran into this green Aeron, and because I am a noob to Pixelmon, of course, I got my ass absolutely beat to end day 4. Day 5, I continued walking and found a very familiar structure from my childhood. A little fun fact, Pokemon Diamond was the first Pokemon I played, so I recognized this instantly. I added a waypoint to the location for future reference, and as I kept on exploring, I found another desert temple, and in this one, it had some of that juicy loot I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? That being a relic statue, which you'll see how much you can sell in the shop. Yes, the Pokemon Center. Nice. I found myself a village, and the blacksmith's home would, well, become my home. Welcome to communism. Once I claimed my home, I walked to the Pokemart within the village and found out how much the relic statue sells for. Big moves, let's go. The money I just got, I bought some Great Balls and started cooking some food in the furnaces that were already at the blacksmith's place. Is that Santa? No way. Santa! At least we know Santa is real. After meeting Santa, there was no better way to end the day. Day 6, I planted a red apricorn within the village so that I could have a renewing system for the berry. Silicone? I mean the they put in boobs? While I was out in the desert, I caught myself a Helioleptile, which added a lot of depth to the team, and as I was XP grinding, my Primplup would learn Bubble Beam. Day 7, I started my day off by catching a Sizzlipede, but there was a higher level one that was like basically right beside it after the battle, so I caught that one too. Where's the PC? No! How do we get a PC? Because of this catch, a new problem would arise, not having a PC. Becoming the very best also comes with a lot of side quests, and now we were on the road to craft a PC. Oh, dude, we have X-ray with this vision. I saw redstone down here. Within the cave, I eventually found redstone. Thanks to the X-ray battles gave me, I cooked up the sand that I got from earlier and transformed that into glass. And I totally forgot how you made a redstone lamp, so there was more to creating a PC. Alright, electric type Pokemon, you're on the chopping block today. Before I went on my onslaught of electric type Pokemon, I ran into a Fennekin, who I was very merciful with. You don't get in this ball, you're dead. I'm literally giving you a great ball. God. Alright, last chance. I believe in many chances. Dude, what the f are you doing, Fennekin? Alright, another last chance. You're dead to me. Who knows what happened to that Fennekin? I engaged in a battle with a Trapinch that I was totally gonna win, but of course the game stopped me, and I ran into the waiting glitch. This is a glitch that happens a lot, which I would find out as the 100 days went on, but that's alright. Uh-oh, I think it froze. Primplup, use Bubble Beam. Use Peck. Nighttime came around, and it seemed like a lot of Gibble liked to spawn during this time. I once again would fail in catching one, but I did catch a Yamask to top off the day. I said we should go exploring and maybe we can find a PC. Haha, there's a PC right beside me. Get it? Because I'm using one. And there's also a PC beside me right now. Oh my god. Inception. Anyways, after that joke, I got my first piece of glowstone dust from a Pokemon. I was hunting for electric type Pokemon throughout the whole day, but not every single one drops the glowstone dust on command. I eventually wandered to a mountain area where I caught a Staravia, who was pretty decently high level at the time, and when I returned home, I collected the red apricorn that was in my farm, which is a pretty easy quest to complete. After completing that task, I would spot one of my favorite Pokemons, a Honedge, who would quite literally become the MVP in so many instances throughout this 100 days. I did not waste time and continued grinding throughout the night to collect glowstone dust, and as I wandered along, I would spot my first gym. So when whoa! What is that? Oh my god, is that a gym? I would go to the Pokemart in the village and bought some items, and I added a waypoint to the gym to go back to one day. catch them was the real oh god, bro. See these in real life, you run away. Freaking fluffy caterpillars. Oh my god, it's a fluffy little caterpillar. You run the other way, man. I don't care what you say. And you're probably like, 7, you're a pussy for running away from a caterpillar. Well, I guess you're right. Day 10, I had enough resources to create the redstone lamp and ran into a few problems. Huh? So it is aluminum plates. In my defense, the wiki says that is the way you create it. For some reason, some older recipes still applied to my Pixelmon version. But anyways, we move. I started smashing the aluminum ingots I had, turning them into plates, and then finally made the PC. Give me that, baby. I did a couple roster changes, and then went on to craft a healer, but I did sacrifice it to gain some intel when it comes to collecting healers. But can I take it? Look, I'm willing to expend it to see if I can take it. So that's the issue, that the healer is not portable unless, I'm guessing, we have an enchantment table. So F's in the chat for that. From the mining I had done, I got enough sapphire to create some boots, which is exactly what I did. And it turns out to be Team Aqua's boots. I used some bone meal on the apricorns I had and went out to go fight some Pokemon. While doing so, I would run into another Gibble, but I was successful in catching it. Yes! We got a Gibble. I found myself another desert temple, and inside of it were a lot of bones. I know it's not that significant, but from those bones I collected, turned that into bone meal, and was able to spam the apricorns I had to collect a lot. I started the Pokeball crafting process by cooking the cobblestone I had to turn into stone, because then you turn that into buttons, cooked the apricorns because those turn into Pokeball discs, and started smashing them on the anvil I had. By day 11, I was able to craft my first ever Pokeball. I traveled back to the gym I found the other night, and on my walk there, I found a pink Diglett. No, I know it's not a shiny. I just thought it was because I'd never seen a pink Diglett in my life before. Is that a shiny? Oh, what? What the hell is this? I mean, we caught it. Pretty and pink. So he seems like he's a ground type, as you can tell. I wonder how he gave that away. Oh, sidekick? I entered the gym and engaged in my first battle there. I foresee a victory soon. Well, looks like your vision is pretty bad. Seems like a pretty easy gym, if you ask me. The second battle, W. Third battle, W. But when I got to the next level, the words I said earlier, I would begin to eat. Why can't I switch out Pokemon when he's sending one out? I don't get that. Isn't that how it worked in the games? Just a little base take. Man, the sidekicks are dickheads. Alright, please get out from here. I'm gonna go insane. Why does every freaking mod pack I play have to have some sort of maze? Oh, dude, I'm getting that like frustration feeling where it reaches your arms and you just can't be arsed. Not even joking, it took me all night to figure out the second level maze in order to reach the gym leader. This was probably the most frustrating maze I have ever experienced. Here's how the battle went. Finally. Alright, where's this pussy of a boss? The sun goes up, you go down. Feel free to quote that. There's no need to introduce yourself. I know who you are. Oh, he knows who I am, he says. Well, then you know you're about to die. Our numbers are dwindling. Yes, I remember. That's super effective. Oh my gosh, Sizzlipede, you're a beast. Please don't have a water type move. Another Ralts? Say goodbye. We did it. Psyshock and a Marsh badge. I successfully took out the Psychic Gym after having my mind be in an absolute blender. We're on the road to become the very best. And as I left, I instantly got engaged in a battle that I instantly regretted. Yep, we're gonna die. Although the Geodude basically took out my whole team, I continued my adventure throughout the desert until I eventually found another village which had the water gym. Is that a gym? Yes, it is. Day 13, I engaged with a random trainer in the desert and successfully took him out. Continued XP grinding for the whole day and eventually did a Houndour raid, which I did end up catching. Day 14, the XP grind continued. As I was walking in the savanna biome, I found an Ultra Ball in the wild which had a shiny stone within it. It wasn't really an eventful day at all. I caught a pink Needlewren at night. No, it's not the shiny version, but it's still pink, and I just continued grinding throughout the whole night. Day 15, I started by doing a Fennekin raid, which ended with its capture. I also caught myself a pretty high-leveled Heliolisk, and here are some raid failures. Alright, we get a Kabuto, that would be cool. Don't really need him, but why not? Alright, we don't really need him. I'm down to try it. I feel like I have a chance. Dickheads. I cooked food that definitely did not come from Pokemon and then would call it a night. Dear RNGesus, let us have Swanna in our inventory. That's right, I caught a Swanna, which let me fly, but it looked kind of weird. No way. Glitched flying. After flying for a bit, I started a raid, which I instantly regretted. Wait, I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. Uh-oh. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Thankfully, I did not drown there, and as the day went on, I caught a Torchic in the wild, and from some raid I did, I had a spare rare candy, which I gave to Gibble, which let it evolved into a Gabite. This night, I journeyed in a direction I had not been, and in the water, I found this Magikarp submarine structure. Inside of it was a good resupply of fish, so I stayed there for the night to cook it, and did some fishing on the side of the submarine. In doing so, I got engaged in a battle with a Tynamo, which ended up being a successful catch. The hell are you? Day 17. I used my PC, which was apparently a quest, which as the reward gave me a redstone lamp. Craft a PC. Bruh, I already did that. No way. And throughout the whole day, I of course did more XP grinding, and as the sun began to go down, I spotted a gym where I decided to call it a night. Ooh, you are ugly. I'll still catch you though. After catching that hideous Pokemon, in my opinion, do not bash me if you think it's cool. I am sorry. I don't have the same taste as you that you seem to think everyone has, but I'll stop myself there. And throughout the whole day, I juiced up my party, which eventually led to Honage evolving into Doublade. I decided I want to go home to drop off some things I collected, and when I got there, I went to sleep. Alright, chest degeneracy. See what you make with silicone. Besides fake tip. Day 19. With some of the materials I collected from Pokemon and mining, I was able to make some Neoplasma leggings. I mean, sure, I'll just look like that guy who always pulls up their pants a little too high. I'm that guy. Honestly, I'm gonna take off the Dynamax. I don't really know how to use it. I know comments are gonna shred me to pieces. I have failed you, comment section. I have failed you. Just so you guys know, the last Pokemon game I played was Sun and Moon 2, and I didn't even finish those. Anything that came out on the Nintendo Switch, I have no knowledge about. I stopped myself from looking at any footage for those games because one day I hope to play it and have a natural experience while doing so. Anyways, I went back down to a cave to find more minerals, and I got enough sapphire to create a helmet or a bandana because that's kind of what it is, which I put on, and I found some diamonds while down there, or a diamond to be exact. I also got lapis lazuli, and the reason I was down here is because I was testing to see if I could make the XP share. Because some old crafting recipes were in place in my version, I thought maybe it was possible, but then I found out it isn't possible at all. What a pointless side quest. Ugh, time wasted. I hate when that happens. Oh, we have a 50% chance of it dropping if we kill Arceus. Brilliant. Because the only way you can get an XP share is possibly a drop from Arceus, I started using what I call the off-brand XP share. You put a lower leveled Pokemon first, then you switch him out, and you put a higher level Pokemon to take out whoever is against you. Works pretty well. 5 out of 5 stars in my opinion. Eventually I got enough sapphire to create a chest plate, and here's how it looked. Just looked like a prisoner. Jesus. While I was in the cave, I was taking out Pokemon, which eventually led to Torchic evolving. Something was very off about this Torchic, or now Combuskin. Why is he so small? To get out of that cave, I did the good old staircase out, and when I reached the surface, it was day 20. Yeah, I don't like how small he is. Is that, like, natural? When I returned to the village, I engaged in a battle against a trainer, which I did win against. And during that battle, Prinplup learned Brine, which is a pretty good water-type move. I did some level grinding throughout the night, and then chose to go to sleep after. Day 21, I journeyed into the desert, where I leveled up Gabite to learn Bite. I flew on Swanna back to the water gym I found a couple days ago, and I went inside to engage in the first battle, where I thought it would be easy, but ended up being harder than I originally thought it would be. Dog shit. Bro, how do I not have a grass type? Where are the grass types at? Let me get out of here. Okay, maybe it's a little tough. And so I put myself on another new quest, finding a grass type. When nighttime came, I found a Turtwig raid, and the result ended up being this. Alright, please, I beg, Turtwig, I want you to join my team. What'd you say? Did I scare him? Did he hear how I treat my Pokemon? I was really sad I didn't catch that Turtwig, but some of you may know this saying in Spanish. Ni modo. Day 22, I engaged in a milk tank raid just to juice up on some XP. Eventually, I found a Weepinbell and a Snivy, which I was successful in catching both. Oh my gosh. Easy. Clap. When I got back to the ground gym village, I did some roster changes with the newly caught Pokemon and then went to sleep. Woo! A Kyogre? Day 23. After spotting that Kyogre, I got into a battle with Snivy, which gave it enough juice to evolve. I traveled back to the Water Gym Village, where I kept on leveling up Servine. Leech Seed, nice. Alright, we need to stay up. We need to grind. I need Servine to be level 25. And that is exactly what I did. I grinded all night, trying to get as much XP as possible for my team. Alright, Servine is level 25. I think we're good to go to take out the Water Gym. Day 24. I returned to the Water Gym, and I did not check the moves that my Weepinbell had beforehand, and found out mid-battle. No way this Weepinbell is this ass. I kept on going trainer to trainer, defeating them, and just assume that after some of the battles, I go back to the Poke Center to heal my Pokemon, so I can have the best chance in winning. I was now at the point where I defeated every trainer before the gym leader, so I parkoured on those wood planks and met the leader of the gym. Here's how the fight went. Do what? Do what you want to me. Got him. Whoa, 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 wait, what? Where's this giga pussy shit coming from? Weepinbell was supposed to be a carry. He's just a drug dealer. All he does is spit out acid. You're supposed to be throwing grass. Like, I can lawn mow my lawn and throw grass and it would do more damage than your bloody acid. Alright, back to the drawing board. We train. After that embarrassing loss, I knew I had to become stronger. So I went out into the wild deserts to train my Pokemon to become even stronger. Oh god, this Drapey. Honestly, I think we can take him on. He seems like a trash can. Big power comes in small packages. That's one hell of a lesson there. We continue our grind to humiliate. Is that how you say it? Day 25. I was still fueled with energy to become a better trainer. Try pinching my balls. Am I right? Because like when you pinch them. And remember when I referenced Team Rocket selling Slowpoke tails? Well, I actually found one. Oh, they have Slowpoke tails in this. After finding that tail, which is considered a delicacy, Prinplup would evolve to Empoleon. I knew it. I've remembered from my childhood. Wait, can I watch it? No! Are you kidding me? What the hell, man? Empoleon would learn Aqua Jet, and then I compared myself to Empoleon. Which penguin is more alpha? Oh man, he just slapped my ass. I guess we know who. Day 26. The desert training arc wasn't over, and I caught a Heliolisk while in the wild. In doing so, Servine would learn Leaf Blade, which is a pretty powerful grass-type move. I worked throughout the whole day, and towards nighttime, caught myself a Manectric. Day 27 wasn't any different from the rest, and towards nighttime, I found a Torterra raid, and it went exactly how you would think it would go. And we all lost in one try. I hunted Pokemon throughout the night, and then eventually went to sleep. Day 28, I completed a task that I got from one of the villagers, which is just taking out fire-type Pokemon. Wasn't really hard at all. And when I returned to the village, I met Lore Keeper Percy, who plays a huge role in this story. I hear me a tale of legendary seldom seen in these parts. Do tell. Since before history was known, the legendary birds have been known throughout the world. Over time, records have dried up. Sightings are few and far between, with none having been seen in over 100 years. However, I have found something. It seems that there are rare orbs which can anchor their essence. I believe you should try and find one of these orbs. This is the quest that leads you to get Articuno, but more on that later. I claimed my reward from the villager who gave me the task to take out fire-type Pokemon, and I don't think I got much. Here, take these. So what did I get? Honestly, let me go flying and looking for raids. I think that's a really smart thing to do. Definitely not because I came up with the idea. That is exactly what I set out to do. Some raids I won, some I lost. That's just how things go. Alright, this is our like walking home after we went out for training for years. Ready for revenge. 7 revenge arc against the Water Gym. As I was returning home for my revenge arc against the Water Gym, Servine would evolve into its final form. Gotta spam it, my keys to change the camera. Alright, let's do this. It's time to take out the Water Gym once and for all. Day 29. I returned to the Water Gym for revenge. You were busy sitting still thinking you were the shit. I was grinding my ass off. Look at that, nearly one-shotted. Gone. Weasel, dead. Whalemore? Wailing my balls across your face. I didn't have a joke for Croconaw at the time, but Croconaw, more like croconawing on these balls. Like gnawing, you know, because that's like Clamperl, clamping your balls. Chinchou? Can't think of anything. What a redemption arc. The flow of time has caught up to me, it seems. Damn right. Ooh, the water badge is mine. That training montage in the desert was absolutely worth it. So if you didn't see, my inventory was once again full. So I journeyed home to drop off things at my home. Day 30, I set out to complete the crafting a great ball task. And eventually I did find myself a blue apricorn. Ooh, perfect carrot farm. Who's been taking care of this? And because one of my tasks was to craft a PC, I went out to gather the materials for it once more, and once I got enough, I crafted it and set it inside of my home. Oh wait, wrong one. No! I misclicked. No. Oh my god, not again. Day 31. After misclicking, I used this day to gather as many bones as possible so I could have bone meal to grow blue apricorns. I did this for the rest of the day until I went to sleep. Day 32. I spammed the bone meal on the blue apricorn plant and tried crafting the great ball. And before you freak out, apparently you need silver for the base in order to create the great ball. I could never find silver in my whole 100 days, just as a little spoiler. And I never tried to craft it by using an iron base. I'm guessing that's maybe the way I crafted in this version. I never ended up doing that. I'm rich, so I could just go to the Pokemart to buy some great balls myself. Eventually I went to a desert temple that I passed up on, and it had a relic crown which also sells for a lot. I visited 2 desert temples on this day, I believe, and in one of them I found a mending book, and as nighttime came I saw some sort of portal in the sky. Hey, can I go through this while flying? Question mark? Ooh! What just happened was now in the ultra space dimension. There's low gravity, and the name kind of gives it away, but ultra beasts spawn inside of here. There was an end city pretty close to where I first landed in this dimension, so I went out my way to collect some shulker pieces in order to create a shulker box. After leaving the end city, I found a wild Abomasnow who I was lucky enough to catch. It's already day 33, shoot. But how do I get out? So basically right here I'm frozen because I'm reading the wiki, but the way to leave the ultra space dimension is to fall inside of the void, or if you have 4 certain legendary Pokemon, they can make the portal themselves for you to leave, but the easiest way is just to make yourself fall into the void. Okay, it says falling into the void will take you back, but I don't know if that's a troll. You think the wiki would troll like that? I'm scared. Eventually, I grew a pair of metal balls and jumped. Oh my god. Okay. When I got back, I crafted the shulker box and went to the Pokemart to sell the relic crown I got the other day. The money I just got, I also restocked on Ultra Balls. I traded out Combuskin for Abomasnow, and let me tell you, it was absolutely worth it because Abomasnow's moveset is absolutely good. I traveled to the ground gym and started taking out the trainers that were on the first level, and Abomasnow was absolutely carrying. Dude, I think I got a really good Abomasnow. It makes it hail. Once nighttime came though, I took a short break to go to sleep. What day it is? Day 34. Let's finish up the ground gym. Day 34. I took out the trainers that come before the gym leader and then finally made my way to the leader. Easy clap. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ah. Before taking out the leader though, I stocked up on some ores that were down there. And then here's how the battle went. Alright, Superior, let's do this. Oh, actually, I can't really show you how the battle went. I am so sorry, but with these battles, the camera angle is absolutely shit. I'm sure there's a way you can move the camera and stuff. It's just I'm so focused in the battle that I forget to, but I did end up taking out the leader. The Quake badge. And Dig! That's a good move. Oh, looks like Abomasnow has a permanent spot on the team. The man's a walking W. So I just want to show you how you leave the gym, because I thought it was very cool, the mechanism it has. Alright, well, let's look for the next gym. That's what we have in store. Yeah, I don't get it. I can break down a PC, but I can't do that with a healer. Make it make sense. We must go to unforeseen lands to find the next gym. And so that was the next quest in becoming the very best. I traveled with Swanna across the seas, and eventually made a pit stop at a Pokemon Center that was in the middle of the ocean. Day 35. No one ever was. Oh, whoa! That looks like a gym if I saw one. Among Us? So this tower has some loot inside of it, but there really isn't a purpose to it except for evolving a certain Pokemon. I forgot which Pokemon it is, but that's basically all the tower is for. I eventually traveled to a village where it told me that a Xerneas had spawned, and this moment forward would become the most game-changing part in this 100 days. There it is. Oh, I'd rather go down trying than not trying at all. What am I doing? Wait, we actually may have a chance. Wait, we have a chance. Come on, come on. Please. Personally, I'm a Pokemon Y fan, but if we get... No way! No way! No way! Oh my god! I have no idea how it happened, but I somehow caught a level 70 Xerneas. Here's a perk with having Xerneas on the team. Wait, so can we ride it actually? No way. We have a horse. Dude, this is so cool. And with my newly acquired Xerneas, I was now able to take out challenging raids such as this Umbreon, which I ended up being successful in taking out and catching. Put your hands together. 2, 3. That's a catch. Let's go. The Candy XL I got from the raid, I gave it to Gabite, who gained quite a few levels from it. There was a village nearby that I walked to, and I chose to sleep in the open. Dude, the feeling of catching a legendary Pokemon as a kid, it's just an unmatchable rush of happiness. Day 36, I continued my adventure in finding a new gym, and I found the Flying Gym. I marked that on the map, and eventually I found a raid nearby. I took out Go-Goat, and here's the result. XP Candy Medium, we'll take it. Damn it. You get the sense that you should infuse your orb with the essence of ice. We got an orb! Orb plus ice stone. So we just need an ice stone. I didn't even realize it until after the battle where the message popped up, but I got an orb, which is used to progress in catching Articuno. Like I said, I needed an ice stone now to infuse it with the orb, because if you don't know, you need to take out 350 Pokemon before catching Articuno. I went to the caves that were under this biome hoping to find some shards, but I was unsuccessful, and it seemed like the only way to find an ice stone was by taking out ice-type Pokemon in raids, which I did for the rest of the day, but I was unsuccessful in finding the ice stone. Day 37, I continued in my quest in trying to find the ice stone, and I encountered a Jinx raid, but let's just say this Jinx was a little shiny, if you know what I'm saying. Is this shiny? Oh shoot, this is actually shiny Jinx. Alright, shiny Jinx, our first shiny Pokemon. Come on, come on. 1, 2... No! It's really sad that I didn't catch the shiny Jinx, but I continued my search for the ice stone. From the raids I had been doing, I got more XP candy, which I gave to Gabite, who eventually learned Dragon Claw. I literally did raids for the rest of the day, but was still unsuccessful in finding the ice stone. Day 38, the raid grind continued, and I encountered a Fletchinder raid, who I was glad I ended up catching, because this Pokemon would also play a huge role in this tale. Come on, one more raid. I'll set it aside. As you can see, there's a huge skip in time, and it was already nighttime. I was kind of getting tired in search of the ice stone by using the raid method, and this was my last raid, so here's what happened. Please. Yes! Oh, the last one. With the ice stone I just got, I crafted the Orb of Frozen Souls and would call it a night there. Day 39, I started by doing a Weavile raid, and I ended up catching the Pokemon. I went to the nearby Pokemart to restock on Pokeballs, and I finally looked into the moveset of the Umbreon I took out a couple days ago, and it was absolutely shit. Ah, Jesus Christ, disgusting. Like, how the hell does a dark type have 4 normal type moves? Anyways, I went to sleep afterwards. Alright, I think it's time to wreak some havoc. Day 40, I would enter the flying type gym and went against the first trainer. Fly score easy W. Wait, I'm gonna die. How did I die? Yep, Xerneas, just teach him a lesson. And once again assume that almost after every fight, I would go back to the Pokemon Center to juice up the team. Probably like, why don't you just use Xerneas right away? I kind of wanted a little bit of a challenge with the other Pokemon I had other than Xerneas. But after almost losing to some of the trainers who I thought were easy battles, I resorted to Xerneas eventually. They have given me no choice but to humiliate them with Xerneas. They have done that themselves. So now with Xerneas being the starter on the team, I easily took out every trainer that came before the gym leader. Is it time? Oh, it is a level 49. Honestly, this guy could do some real emotional damage. Let's give it a try. So, a challenger reaches the top, only to be kicked back down. Oh boy, you're about to eat those words. What? Alright, Abominous Snow. Woodhammer. So, who's boss? What the f? Alright, you have given me no choice but to pull out the legendary himself. I don't know why, but this fight felt like an eternity, but I came out victorious at the end. Another Vespiquen? Bro, I feel like these people have more than 6 Pokemon. Is it just me? Finally. Wow, looks like I'm the one that is falling down. Damn right. Let's go, we got the Jet Badge. We walk out as the champion of this gym. I think we should grind to get the Articuno. Alright, we're gonna travel, maybe find a new gym, while also taking out raids. And so I journeyed away from the village and was focused on taking out raids. Eventually I got this 5-star Frostless raid, and here's how it went. Oh my god, how much did we get? Come on, I want you, Frostless, to be a part of the team. What did you say? I gave an XP candy to Fletchender, which allowed it to evolve into Talonflame since it was long overdue. Look at that, Talonflame. Ooh! Damn, he's huge. Okay, shrooms, they don't really sell good on this. Maybe in real life they do, but not here. On Talonflame's back, I flew across the regions, and eventually I found a village which had a gym within it. Day 42, I added a waypoint to the grass gym, and I continued my raid grinding. I got a rare candy from the Ninetales raid, and I gave it to Gabite, and it was finally time for Gabite to evolve into Garchomp. Dang, he's a big boy now. Garchomp. Damn. Is he flying? No way you can still... Dude, Garchomp flies? Garchomp literally flies. I definitely missed an episode of Pokemon growing up, but I had no idea Garchomp could fly. So that was pretty new to me. Afterwards, I gave a rare candy to Doublade, who learned Iron Head as a new move. Bro, this is a freaking Pokemon genocide. Anything that comes in my sight is dead. Which is basically what happened for the rest of the day until I went to sleep. Day 43 started with some raid battle rage. No, we only have one more death to burn. You guys are... I swear to God, if you guys get one shot right now, I'm gonna be so mad. Pussies. Just surrounded by pussies constantly. Yeah, the NPCs involved in raids are sometimes absolutely flat earther IQ. That's honestly an insult to the NPCs in this game. NPCs are smarter than flat earthers. But anyways, I ran into a boss, Wooloo, who was also a shiny, but unfortunately you can't catch them, and I took it out with Xerneas. I then made what was quite literally a fatal mistake when choosing to do this raid in the middle of water. Yeah, I don't know how to go about this, because like, I feel like I'm gonna drown mid-battle. Don't let me drown. I'm falling to the bottom. Oh, easy clap. GG's. Come on. Hands together for Dragonair. Pussy. No! Yup, I ended up dying, and I didn't even catch the Dragonair, which made me even more angry. But I did everything in my power to get back to where I died as fast as possible. And here are some words that I had throughout my journey. Everything's gonna despawn. Fly like the bloody wind. 5 minutes? The battle is done. We've lost. It's 9,000 meters, bro. I don't like how it's set up on the water and you can't do shit. Well, that's one way to clear up your inventory. Just die. Off. Day 44 came around and I was still traveling to where my dead corpse was at, hoping that my stuff did not despawn. Here was the result of my effort. Go! Swim! Swim! Thankfully, everything was still there at the bottom of the ocean, and it took me a few trips to gather everything that I had just lost. I died. Oh my god. Lesson learned. No more raids over water. I lost all my levels, but I hope that really doesn't matter in this. Now that we were back to where we were, except for my level, I kept on traveling and found an electric gym. I added a waypoint there, fought Pokemon in the area for the rest of the day, and then called it a night. Day 45 wasn't that special. I did more raids, and I was able to take out a 5-star Ninetales, who I successfully caught. I then traveled back to the grass gym, and that's basically what happened that day. Day 46, I took out a Chikorita and a Delcatty raid, and was successful in catching them both. Doublade would learn Swords Dance in the middle of the day, and here are my thoughts on the Articuno task. Dude, this is painful, not even gonna lie. 350 Pokemon, like, sounds easy, but it's hard. Deadass, I think I want to farm in the wormhole. I also really want to find cool Pokemon. So I gave in to my desire and entered the wormhole back into the Ultra Beast dimension. While in there, I found a Ultra Beast ball that dropped a fighting memory. Never ended up using it though. I would once again find another End City. So I used this opportunity to get another shulker box and looked in the chest that it had to offer, where it had great loot. So I took it to replace the ones I had on currently. Towards the end of the day, I crafted my second shulker box. Thing is, where do you find the Ultra Beast in this dimension? Alright, I don't know how we're gonna take this on, but... Day 47, I was on serious delusion and challenged a Mega Tyranitar. Because all my Pokemon fainted, I chose to leave the dimension, leaving through the void. When I got back, I found a Pokemon Center to heal all of my fainted Pokemon and used the night to XP grind. Day 48, I took out a trainer in the wild, and here's some more raid battle rage. Enjoy. No way it has that effect where it absorbs water. That is so toxic. Oh, why are you using water type moves? Idiot, learn from me. Yep, here comes the dumbass again. I am losing my brain cells, and it hurts. Somebody kill this stupid wish-washy. Yeah, I want to forfeit the battle because I'm surrounded by dumbasses. I just realized we should look for a Cosmog. So that was the next task I gave to myself. I crafted a nature's compass because you find Cosmog in the Sunflower Plains, and I needed the compass to track down the biome. While I was waiting, hoping a Cosmog would spawn, a wormhole opened. Oh, it was a wormhole. I kind of want Cosmog. We'll be back. There'll be more nights. I guess it wasn't meant to be, because as soon as I entered the dimension, I just fell straight to the void. So I just used the rest of the night to take out Pokemon, hoping that Cosmog would spawn eventually. Didn't happen though. Day 49, I found a rock gym, so I added the waypoint to the area, and I engaged in a Duwat raid battle, which I won. Unfortunately, I did not catch Duwat, but I did get another orb. Wait, can I ride a bomb in the snow? Bruh. This man's a beast. Big Chungus. A wild Hoopa would spawn nearby me, and here's how the catching process went. Hoopa? Okay, we can catch that. Oh wait, it's right in front of me. Hoopa, level 50. Wait, I don't want to kill it. Wait, I just realized a deep thought. Who the hell voices Ash? How has he sounded so young throughout the years? Alright, what the hell, man? Alright, but I'm gonna still make it snow. I did catch Hoopa, but not gonna lie, I never put Hoopa to use. Anyways, before the night ended, I participated in a Bastiodon raid, but because I'm surrounded by absolute dumbasses, I lost once again. Day 50, I was in a mesa biome, and because Heatran can spawn in this area, I decided to go to the area level where it could possibly spawn. While doing so, I found some diamonds, which I collected. Oh, no Heatran, but I guess we'll go back up since it is the sunset. No Heatran spawned, as I said. When I went to the surface, I saw a Salamence flying in the wild, so I had to engage to try and catch it. Don't kill it! That's a catch. Yes. Alright, spawn me a wormhole. You ask and you shall receive. Don't spawn me in, like, the limbo. Please. I asked, so I went back to the Ultra Space dimension. Once again, there was another end city nearby, so I took out shulkers until I got enough pieces to craft another shulker box. Basically, there's one in every biome, but I don't know if they show up. Day 51, I did a horsey raid and got a Hydro Pump TM from the battle. I found another end city and got the loot that was inside. Here is where I thought I was putting a new helmet on that was a lot more powerful than the one I had on. I'm not used to having Curse of Binding on, but yeah. As I was battling Pokemon, my Doublade would learn Sacred Sword, and as I was flying, I saw in the wiki you're not supposed to be flying in this dimension. It's supposed to send you up into the sky if you do fly with a Pokemon or an Elytra, but for some reason, it pulled me down to the ground all the way to the bottom of the void. For some reason, this whole time, I thought Doublade would level up in the level 50s range, and it just never happened, so I finally searched on the internet and found out that you just need to give it a Dusk Stone. Oh, we need a Dusk Stone. Aha. Lo and behold, finally got my Aegislash, and it learned King's Shield. I was once again waiting for Cosmog, but a wormhole opened, so I took the opportunity again to go back into the Ultra Space dimension. This time, I was looking for an Ultra Beast, and it happened. Woo! I think I see one. That's 100% an Ultra Beast. Oh, 60? Bro, what a weird ass Pokemon. It's like the multiverse of shit. After 13 tries, I successfully caught the Ultra Beast. Yes! Oh my god! Good to know you need to look on the map, and it's not like legendary Pokemon where it tells you in the chat that they spawn. Dude, this makes me want to pull up my 2DS. Like, I look, you want to start playing Pokemon again. Man, I've been missing out, haven't I, on the new games. Day 52, I crafted myself a diamond pickaxe, and as I was doing that, I spotted another Stakataka on the map. I hope I said that right. Oh, I see another stone guy. Another one. Why not? Oh, now I had two Ultra Beasts, both the same, but two is better than one. Hey, okay. Then test it to see if you can sleep in this dimension. You're welcome. Test. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, prayers in chat. This Mesa Biome journey was worth it. I was now traveling to the Mesa Biome to possibly find Guzzlord, another Ultra Beast. Before I got to the mainland of the Mesa Biome, I saw a shiny boss Diglett, who I barely took out. Fuck! Yes, oh my god. And then I spotted a Guzzlord, or Guzzlords with an S at the end. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, no way already. It was worth the travel. There's two! Before engaging in the battle, I had no heals on me, so I got into a battle with Xerneas and used Ingrain so that he could heal up before the Ultra Beast battle. Alright, you ready, pussy? Okay, Ice Shard. Nice. Good damage. Is iron effective? I hope it's not. Iron, it's just one, so it won't kill him. Where's that other one? There was a second one. There's no way it despawned like that. The good old DS tactic. You save before the battle. That happens. Oh, you turn your game off right away. And then, oh, lo and behold, you see him for the first time again. Can't do that here. You make a mistake, you pay. Day 53 came around while I was still in the Ultra Beast dimension, and I still cannot believe I choked 2 Guzzlords. I accidentally eliminated one of them, and the other one despawned. Stayed in the Mesa biome throughout the whole day, hoping another Guzzlord would spawn. But then a Yamask did, and I thought it was special. I totally forgot that there's a different version of Yamask, so I thought this was a shiny. Here's my reaction. Is that a shiny Yamask, or is that just a pink one? I can't tell if that's shiny. No way, I'm being a dumbass, aren't I? Day 54, I was still in the Mesa biome, hoping that my mistake wouldn't haunt me forever and another Guzzlord would spawn. While fighting, I also noticed that Aegislash actually has the in-game animation, and I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, look at that stance change. I didn't even see it does that. Wow. This game's so realistic. If I don't find a Guzzlord after logging back in, I think we may have to call it quits in here and restart our search for Cosmog because it's not looking too good. I guess I only had one opportunity and I blew it. And so Eminem's words would become a reality and I blew my one opportunity to catch a Guzzlord. I got back, I engaged in a Heliolisk raid and I think it's like my 3rd one I've caught. Alright Cosmog, now's your time to shine. Spawn in. As I was waiting, hoping a Cosmog would spawn, I spotted a move tutor. Wait, Xerneas. I want Xerneas to learn Dazzling Gleam. Yes! Oh my god, yes! No way we found this! And now, because of this discovery, minerals from caves had value to them. I had no gold on me, so I went to the near Mesa biome, dug down, eventually found some gold, and returned back to the surface to find that the tutor was gone. No! Transfer tutor, what the f is that? Oh, wait, is that it? Okay, I don't want to drown when battling it though. Don't tell me it's gone. Dude, what the hell? There's no way it despawns like that. I'm actually pissed. Not a good start to the day. Not gonna lie. We lost Dazzling Gleam because we didn't have gold on us, which is a major mistake. I just didn't know. I guess the more we learn, eh? That's what we do here. Nighttime. Cosmog. I summoned thee to spawn. Unfortunately, it only spawns in a small time window, which is from dusk and nighttime. So waiting for those times to come, I just fought Pokemon in the area until it was the next day. Well, that means we continue our adventure elsewhere. I mean, a Volcanion, cool. Cosmog didn't spawn once again, so I was set to do something different. But before I left the area, a Volcanion would spawn. Oh yeah, we're all going down. Oh yeah, we're done. We're done for. Thing is, it's not even my fault that we lose. It's the degens I'm surrounded by. Oh, we did it. All right. I don't expect to catch it. It would be pretty poggers though, you know, teehee. 2 fingers to get. Once again, I had one opportunity to catch it, and I failed. I continued traveling, and eventually I found the bug gym, which I marked on the map. I'm gonna go to the Sunflower biome, and then we'll be back. Because that's how delusional I am that I'll get a Cosmog. Maybe it'll spawn, you know? I'll stay hopeful. Dreams are built on hope. It seems like my hope was misplaced, and while staying in the area, Cosmog would not spawn. So to burn time, I fought 2 Spinnerax in the area, who were both bosses. Boss ultimate? More like ultimate pussy. Oh. Alright, W, nice. Day 57. I was now looking for the shrine where you place the orb to spawn Articuno. The ice biomes I was in previously did not have the shrine, so I was trying to render in a new set of ice biomes. As I was traveling to do that, a Giratina would spawn. Long story short, I could not locate where it spawned, and I ended up going to sleep eventually at a nearby Pokemon Center. Day 58, I continued my search for a new ice biome, and while crossing the sea, I found a boat to restock on food. Not much happened this day. I failed a 5-star Kingdra raid, and that's about it. Day 59, I pinged a new Ice Plains biome at last, and on my way there, I wanted to clear up some space, so I gave a Flamethrower TM to Talonflame, Play Rough to Xerneas, and Shadow Ball to Aegislash. Kept on traveling toward the ice biomes for the rest of the day, but I ended up making a pit stop at a village on the way there. Day 60, before leaving the village, I restocked on Pokeballs at the Pokemart. Got into a 5-star Blaziken raid, and I really wished I had caught it, but oh well. No! Dude, we're getting a lot of rare candies. If we ever want to upgrade someone, they'll be... Ooh. I saw a wild Mega Kangas scan, so I engaged it in battle, and I had no idea the reward I would get would be quite beneficial. Oh wow, shout out to Aegislash. Oh, we got Kangas. You found a keystone. How do you want to equip it? We can put shades on. Look at that. You can't see I don't look like a badass. To cap off the day, I caught a 4-star Rapidash and then went to sleep. Day 61, I finally made it to the newly rendered and Ice Plains biome, and I found the Articuno shrine that I was looking for. Yes, we found it. The orb was far from being filled with the souls of other Pokemon, so the rest of the day I took out any Pokemon that came in my sight until I went to sleep. Day 62, I just tested to see if the orb would work because I got text in the chat, so I was like, hey, maybe I don't need to take out all 350 Pokemon, but turns out you do have to. The orb is not full. Okay, good to know. I don't know why you told me then that I should come here. How many Pokemon must I? Come on. And after days of taking out Pokemon, at last the orb had been filled with 350 souls of Pokemon, and I would place the orb in the shrine and engage in a battle with Articuno. Has it been fulfilled? Finally! Okay, I think we can go for it. Alright, I may need to take out... No, I'm too scared to make any more moves. We got it! Frozen chicken dinner. The Articuno arc comes to a close. Was it worth 350 Pokemon to catch it? Probably not, but the reward you get for completing the quest when returning to the person who originally gave you the task is quite rewarding, but more on that later. A Mega Metagross would spawn right after the battle, so of course I took it out and got the Megagrossite. I think that's how you say it. Alright, let's shame how bad this Articuno probably is, and that I really shouldn't have grinded that much. Yep, it literally only has Hurricane. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you go through the Articuno arc, don't. I spent so much time getting that Articuno just to not use it at all. Ignore my words here, I still didn't know the reward I would get from the quest maker. Before the day ended, I got into a 4-star raid with Infernape, who I successfully caught, and then would go to sleep. Day 64, I was kind of just wandering around, but then in the chat it said a Lunala had spawned. But the battle of course was with other NPCs, so here's how it went. Why do I have to depend on other bots? I don't understand that. That's 3 deaths. I don't think we're catching it. Yeah, of course, I'm just surrounded by bots. But an Entei would spawn shortly after, which I tracked down to engage in a battle with. The first battle lasted 24 turns, and it eventually wiped out all of my Pokemon when I was trying to catch it. I had some revives for my Pokemon, so I used them, and engaged in a second battle with Entei, this time becoming unsuccessful at turn 21. For sake. I do have a bed. Come on, stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here. To juice up my Pokemon, I went to sleep, and on day 65, I would continue the process in trying to catch Entei. Oh my god, we have such a huge chance here. I killed it with Hail. I'm depressed. I just spent everything I had on that fight for it to be an L. That I kill an Entei I'll probably never see again. Yep, I don't know how many Pokeballs I spent on that battle, but it was a lot. Just for it to be an absolute failure. But we move, and I did a Charmander raid who I did end up catching and gave it quite a few rare candies to evolve it to a Charizard. Day 66 was pretty dead. Did an Empoleon raid. Didn't catch it. I kept on traveling hoping a legendary Pokemon would spawn. Didn't happen, and eventually I just posted up in a Magikarp submarine. A Keldeo? That guy's kind of a pussy, not gonna lie. Day 67, I spent my morning by cooking the fish that was in the submarine and made my way to a village where I stocked up on Ultra Balls because I spent all of them basically on Entei. I also got myself some Timer Balls to add a little spice to my Pokeball inventory. Didn't really do much throughout the day, just level it up some Pokemon and then went to sleep. Oh, that is so tempting. I'm being sucked in somehow. What's happening? What the hell? How did I get in here? I returned to the Ultra Beast dimension and I saw a bunch of NPCs on the map. I think I found what was a gym. I landed on top and I was instantly engaged with the gym leader there. So it was such a low level and it was the easiest battle I had ever experienced. I got a Kool badge and then returned to the overworld. On day 69. Day 69, I traveled back to the grass gym where I met Professor Looker, who gave me a task I wish I had gotten way earlier. Guys got a task, eh? Oh, I found something quite strange. Reckon you could assist me? I believe this to be a fallen star. Impressive, right? Well, there's more. It appears to respond to Pokemon working in harmony with people. Reckon you can hold onto it for a bit, see what happens? Defeat 91 Pokemon, capture 30. It was the task. that would allow you to get Dynamix energy or whatever it is. Sorry, I'm not really familiar with it. Once again, this is stuff from an era I have not played yet. We now had a new task at hand, but before going on with it, I would go to sleep. Day 70, I would start the grass gym, and mid-battle, I got hit with the waiting glitch, unfortunately. Pain. The grass gym proved to be harder than I thought it would be. So, when I returned to heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, I leveled up Charizard, who ended up learning Inferno. I also leveled up Abomasnow, who learned Blizzard. I kept on battling the trainers within the gym, and at one point, Talonflame would learn Roost. Beautiful. I won. Okay, we're moving. And at last, I had finally reached the gym leader. Here's how the battle went. So we have Talonflame, Aegislash, Charizard, and Abomasnow to take it home. I knew that would happen. Let's go. Instantly dead. Alright, Abomasnow. Somehow take it to the house. I think I'm gonna do a strategic revive. Flamethrower kills it though. Let's go. Oh my gosh. You got lucky, kid? I don't believe in luck. As I was leaving the gym, I spotted a Mega Gyarados in the lake. In my first try, Gyarados actually took out all of my Pokemon, but on day 71, I'd return with a better strategy, which ended up with me coming out victorious. As I was looking through my shulker box, I got a message. A Latias? Oh shoot, we're just going straight into it. Alright, don't kill it. And before I make this move, I did the math that as long as I did not critically hit Latias, it would survive another Aurora Beam. But of course, RNGesus had a different path for me. Just don't crit it. I traveled back to the Sunflower Plains biome to hopefully catch a Cosmog, and as I was waiting for the spawn time to come around, I opened some Pokemon cards. Cost 50 of every okay, random booster pack. Alright, first Pokemon card unboxing. A Jungle booster pack. Let's see what we get. Fire Energy, a Cubone, a Rhydon, Persian, Nidoran, Mr. Mime, Fighting Energy, Lickitung, Grass Energy, and the rare in this pack, Pikachu. What a dead pack. While we're waiting, another Pokemon unboxing. Double Colorless Energy, Super Energy Removal, Fighting Energy, Gust of Wind, Charmeleon, Fire Energy, Metapod, Rattata, Tangela, and a Kakuna. Alright, day 72. And as I headed to the Pokemon Center, I saw a wild Espeon, which I ended up catching. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna try and do some of the rock type, check the sunflower biome, see if anything spawns, and probably go to sleep. And let me tell you something about this rock gym. This was probably the hardest gym I have ever done. There were trainers absolutely everywhere, just a couple steps in front. Bang, another one. Bang, another one. Oh, did I say another one too? Yeah, they were everywhere. After taking out trainers within the gym for most of the day, I spotted a Mega Ampharos who I ended up defeating and got Ampharosite. I also caught a Squirtle, waited for Cosmog to spawn, didn't happen, and then went to sleep. 73, I returned to the rock gym, and it was just as hard as it was yesterday. I had some wishing pieces, so I used them on a den to trigger a raid. Both times, I got Wooloos and easily took them out. Empoleon would also level up and learned Drill Peck, a very good flying type move. Alright, please Cosmog, you're the only thing I want to spawn. So I don't get his issue of not spawning. Everything else likes to spawn like crack on the streets, but this just doesn't want to at all. Day 74, I started my day off by taking out trainers in the rock gym. I still had not reached the leader, and then a wild legendary Pokemon would appear. There's nothing. We got paralysis, which is good. Let's go. Ironhead did bits. Soulbro's 100% dead. We already lost? At this point, I have lost count how many legendary raid battles I have lost. When nighttime came, I completed an Arbok raid, which gave me a XP large candy, and I gave that to Garchomp, who learned Dig. Afterwards, I would go to sleep. Alright, back to the gym. Let's end it once and for all. After some time in the gym, I went to the Sunflower Plains to wait there just in case a Cosmog spawned. While I was there, I caught a Flaffy. I would also catch a Wishwashi, and then went to sleep. This is taking a while, not gonna lie. This is taking way too long. Oh my gosh, we're just dodging left and right. Aqua Jet for the KO. Nice. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to the last one. Alright, we fly to the top for the finale. Let's freaking do this. And let me guess, waiting glitch now because it was already glitched. God damn it. Now I gotta log out. Yep, that was day 76 in a nutshell. Day 77, I properly faced the gym leader. Nice. Did we win? Yes! Oh, this is a different badge. Alright, so it was worth our time then. Let's go. I went to the Pokemart afterwards that was nearby and restocked on some Ultra Balls. And here's some more Pokemon Raid Rage, thanks to the NPCs not knowing the damn trait of Absorb. And we have Wish-Washy and it's just gonna constantly heal it. Not this again, I swear. I'm guessing if you're on a server, you would actually get people with brains who wouldn't use water on water. But that seems like a luxury nowadays. Once again, no Cosmog. Yeah. So we go to sleep and travel the next day. Day 78. I started by completing a Flaffy raid who I caught and then evolved into an Ampharos. Oh, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. I then went into a battle to test out the Mega Evolution. Show me what you got. Let's see how it works. And then use Power Gem. Oh my god. Mega Ampharos. Okay, it just takes way too long. Yeah, it does kind of take a while, but now I was on the task to catching 15 more Pokemon for the Dynamax quest. I did this for the rest of the day, and then eventually a wormhole opened up where I would enter and catch myself a Noibat. Day 79 is pretty dead. I caught an Gyarados while in the Ultra Beast dimension, and then on day 80 I chose to return back to the overworld. Continued my task of catching Pokemon with Clobbopus being the last one I needed to complete the quest. I would return back to Professor Looker, but was just greeted with more left to do. Interesting indeed. It seems it wants to see your face more of a challenge now. Defeat 25 trainers. A Palkia! Fast forward, I cannot find the location, but then I found this Corviknight raid, which I ended up catching. I'm just going to call him Big Crow because this is exactly what he looks like. And I also got decent TMs from the battle, or TRs. I don't know what the difference is. Oh well. With the Brave Bird TM I just got, I gave it to Talonflame. I also leveled up Abomasnow to learn Sheer Cold, which quite literally KOs Pokemon if it lands. Doesn't matter how much health they have. As long as they're below Abomasnow's level, it can KO any Pokemon in its path. After that, I would go to sleep. Day 81, I would head to the Bug Gym. I battled the first two trainers, each being somewhat easy fights, and when I went to heal my Pokemon, I took out Corviknight, and the flying animation isn't actually messed up like with other Pokemon. Look at this, it's a giant crow. Oh wow, and the writing is actually like, it works. I could have just headed straight to the gym leader, but I wanted to complete the trainer task for the Dynamax energy and also just to get some good XP for my Pokemon. After that, it was finally time to take out the gym leader in the Bug Gym. I guess we can fly right on in, make a grand entrance. Let's do this. You won, right? You are well trained. Let's go. The Bug Badge and Solar Beam. Those are good. Shout out to Charizard. A young Charmander I picked up one day became a legend. Day 82 started with a failed Poliwrath raid in terms of catching it. And then I got to a Pokemart that sold some Pokemon cards and I bought a blank one. I'm not sure what you do with it. It has nothing on it currently. I'm guessing maybe you can somehow apply a Pokemon on there. I have no idea. If you know, let me know in the comments. Wait, what's the point? While I was there, I also purchased a 20k booster pack and here's what I got. I'm gonna go piss. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what I thought I was going to do. By the way, you can skip over this information if like you don't want to hear it. But ended up turning into like a number 2, and I didn't think I would be gone for so long. So this transitions into the next day where I finally returned back. Sorry for the shameless day skipping ting. Alright, sorry. This is pretty shameless day skipping BS. Not gonna lie. To the electric gym. Day 84. I would begin my conquest within the electric type gym. I'm sorry guys, I can't get you good angles. You know, I can't do my director ting and get you a nice little angle on this. Eventually I took out every trainer within my path and made it to the gym leader. Look at this pussy. He looks like from Futurama. Yeah, you're a pussy. I already know it. Hold on, we gotta make some roster adjustments. I would go to sleep in defeat. Alright, today's the day we defeat the electric gym. No excuses. Latias! Alright, let's get Latias. And I totally lost in my first try again, but there was something greater at stake. Another try in catching Latias. Try number 2, baby. Finally, thank you. Okay, now, Night Slash to 70, so we're gonna go for that. Oh god, that's scary. Okay, use recover. It's at 87%. And when I did it, it got to 30. It's, I'm gonna go for it. Just don't crit it. That hurts. I don't understand me with getting critical hits at the worst times possible, and that quite literally cost me Latias, who I'll never see again. It's the second time I've fumbled. Alright, first try. Flame Wheel again? That's fine, because we won. You got lucky, kid. Yeah, damn right. First try. Bitch. Alright, the electric gym is out the way. Now we must find a lore keeper Percy, which I have no idea how that's gonna happen. Before setting out on my adventure to find Percy, I went to sleep. So to find lore keeper Percy, I would have to go to every waypoint I marked because I don't remember where I got the quest initially. But on my way there was still tons of adventure to cover. I did a raid with Cinderace, which is a starter Pokemon I believe, not from my generation, and I actually caught it. Petition for all the characters you need to return to, they need to give the arrow, because I hate this question mark BS. Jon Snow? What? Let the storm rage on. The code never bothered me anyway. I always knew Jon Snow was a Frozen fan. I only noticed just now that villagers are actually famous characters within other TV shows or movies, or just historical figures, which you'll see in a bit. I failed this Mudsdale raid, but I did get a very good TM, which was Earthquake. Nikola Tesla traveled throughout the night, even across the seas, just to find lore keeper Percy, and eventually I did. That's him. Yes! Congratulations on befriending your new Articuno. I wonder if there are any more rare legendaries out there just waiting to be found. Goodbye. Jeez. As my reward, I got like 25 plus rare candies, and I now had a 50% increase in gaining XP. Overall, I think it was worth it. Day 88, I leveled up a Chikorita I caught a while back, but stopped once it evolved into a Bayleaf. Okay, what I really need to do is go home and do an absolute declutter of all the garbage I have right after this fight. So, I traveled home, and I started clearing out things. I gave this feather to Aegislash, which increased its IV attack by 1. I needed wood to create chests, and while I was gathering wood, another Hoopa would appear. A Hoopa? I already have one. Oh, it's right in front of me. Why not get another? Hey, Aqua Jet shouldn't kill it. Oh, oops, my bad. And to clear up space, I gave Earthquake to Garchomp and Ice Beam to Abomasnow to cap off the day. Okay, so apparently we could find Garchomp here, but I say we look for trainers. Day 89, I was now focused on completing the Dynamix quest where I needed to take out some trainers. So as I began traveling back to the area where I originally got the quest, I took out any trainers that I spotted. While doing so, Xerneas would learn Close Combat, which is a very powerful fighting type move. Ooh, Desert Temple. Ooh, Ground Gym. We can easily run through that for levels. There was a Delphox in this village I just discovered, but for some reason, it didn't even allow me to try and catch it, which I thought it was pretty odd. Yeah, let's get rid of Aqua Jet. Wait, I don't get to catch him? That is absolutely shameless. Alright, let's hopefully get a Mega Garchomp. I was now on the hunt for a wild Mega Garchomp to get Garchompite, and as I was wandering in the desert, I found another village which had a Steel-type gym. I also went down to Desert Temple and got a bunch of great loot, including a relic statue to get rich again. Before the night ended, I spotted a Mega Houndoom who I would easily take out to get its Houndoomite. Day 90, I went to the Pokemart nearby and sold the relic statue I got the other night to get some money. Alright, I don't know who the hell this guy is. Okay, it's Steel? I headed to the Steel type gym, and at the time I didn't know what type it was, so I didn't have the proper Pokemon in my roster, but I did take out the first trainer. After learning it was Steel type Pokemon I was up against, I did some roster changes. I took out the trainers there easily, but the one before the leader, for some reason, was actually a challenge. No! That's fine, we didn't have all our Pokemon. Would have won that either way. In my second try against that trainer, I even had the upper hand, but I got the waiting glitch again. Be right back. And my purpose during nighttime was to find a Mega Garchomp, but as I was wandering around, I found an Ultra Beast raid, which I thought was absolutely forbidden in the overworld. Wait, isn't this an Ultra Beast? Wait, I think I could be wrong. Let me search. I don't think it's supposed to be here. I did huge damage against this Ultra Beast, but it dodged way too many attacks, and once it got to turn 10, there was no more turns left, and I lost my chance in catching the Ultra Beast. Day 91, I returned to that one trainer who was somehow more powerful than leaders I've gone against, and failed once more, so I made a game-changing roster change, which was adding Manectric to the team. There we go. Oh, and Manectric against Empoleon? Easy. Easy right here. Let's go. Oh my gosh, best trade I've ever done in my life. And finally, I defeated what felt like the gym leader, but in reality, it was just the trainer, and the gym leader was next. Okay, I need a Garchomp to spawn tonight. I was once again hunting for Mega Garchomp, but instead, I think I found something better. Let me know if I'm right. Be wary. I think I just saw a shiny. It's a shiny. I knew it. Oh my god. Please let me catch it. Please, I'm not even going to do anything to it. And on my first try of throwing an Ultra Ball, I caught the shiny Yamask. No way, no way. Dude, shiny Yamask. And remember when I trolled myself thinking I did find one? Oh my god. Finish off what I thought was a pretty good night. I caught myself a crocodile after completing the raid, but its moveset wasn't the best. My man. Never mind. The final man at last. Alright, my man. Got yourself the Giga thing. Won't save you this time. And once again, I was winning the fight, but the waiting glitch happened again. I was thrown into battle, so I'm just bound to lose, which is actually shameless. Yeah, that's the only way you can win, by cheating, pussy. For having a fair battle, I finally won, and when I went to the Pokemon Center, I found an Ultra Recon agent who gave me quite an easy task, which is just going to the Ultra Beast Dimension, and as a reward, you get some Beast Balls, which up your chance of catching a Ultra Beast. Tonight's the night we get a Garchomp. Unfortunately, it wasn't the night, but I did complete the quest, which was defeating 25 trainers for Dynamax Energy. Alright, well, we tried getting Garchomp, didn't work out. Let's go get our Gigamax thing. Alright, Professor Looker. Man was doing drugs in the corner of the Poke Center. Understandable. Now this is extraordinary. Let me hold this for a moment. What is it? Here we go, a Dynamax Band. This will allow you to infuse your Pokemon with immense power for a short while. Thank you. I at last had gotten the Dynamax Band on day 93. Really overdue, would have been much useful earlier, but we move. So I had a lot of Dynamax candy because I had been collecting it since the start and didn't really use any of it because I didn't know how it worked, but now I did. So I gave all of my starter Pokemon max Dynamax level. Let's find some sunflower plants for stupid Cosmog. I was once again delusional enough to go in search of Cosmog, and while doing so, I got another chance in catching Lunala. Fuck. It's like, how do you do it, dude? It's just too powerful! Just lost a Lunala for the second time. While waiting for Cosmog to spawn, a move tutor would appear out of thin air. And through that tutor, Empoleon would learn Throat Chop, and Abomasnow would learn Shadow Ball, but I accidentally clicked on it and I couldn't back out, so I ended up replacing Blizzard. In 94, I'm just gonna say this so you guys will be like, oh my god, he said it. I took out the Among Us Pokemon, which I did successfully catch. You're welcome. I went back to the area where the Sunflower Plains was at, mixed with the desert and mesa biome, and I just sat there hoping a Mega Garchomp would spawn. And well, my hope became a reality. Ooh, I see Garchomp. It is a shiny, but obviously we can't catch it. The fight did last a while, but I did end up defeating Mega Garchomp. Well, let's go heal over here and now pray for Cosmog and RNGesus to come to our favor. That didn't happen, and a Mega Banate would spawn and absolutely railed my whole team. I did get hit with the waiting glitch, but I'm kind of glad because I wasn't going to defeat it. I don't know why, but it was just so much more powerful than all the other Megas. Alright, well, I just got railed by Banate. Alright, I believe it's time to find the end portal. And so it was time. I tracked down the stronghold in a little remote desert island, and I began making steps down. I spy with my little eye the place I desire to go that is unknown. Before I reached the portal, I found the library, which had some loot and items that were pretty decent, and then I eventually did find the portal, but I was short on Eye of Enders. Okay, we definitely don't have enough Eye of Enders, and how do we get them? I was now scrambling around trying to find psychic Pokemon that drop Ender Pearls, and while doing so, I ran into a chest I missed, which had a Burn Drive, which is for the legendary Pokemon Ginesect. Eventually, I did research as to where to find the certain psychic Pokemon that drop Ender Pearls, so I traveled to a birch forest. Throughout the night, I didn't find anything, but as the sun began to rise, Ralts would begin to spawn in its time window, and I got just enough Ender Pearls. I wonder the Ender Dragon's there. Imagine. Because I don't have anything to fight it. I don't got no bow. Major foreshadowing that would beat my ass. There's a wormhole. We'll go in there real quick. That is an easy task to get out the way. So yeah, I went on a little side rail to the Ultra Beast Dimension, went to the End City, got more Shulker shells to create another Shulker box, and also got a lot of good armor and tools that the End City chests had to offer. Do I deserve this? Yes. Until next time, I would leave the Ultra Beast Dimension one last time in this 100 days, and was now ready to go to the end. And I don't know the way out, so this is pretty dumb, but what's new? See you on the other side. The fuck? So I do need to kill the Ender Dragon. I began to bridge across, and now you can see the major problem I had. I had no bow, and I had to take out the towers with my sword. Here's how things went. Jesus! Jesus Christ. This may be GG's, I'm not even gonna lie. Because I had to take each tower out by hand, and I didn't really have enough blocks to pillar up on each one. It was very dangerous doing so. But then, I quite literally took a fatal fall. I'm dead. Well, we know the drill. Fly like the wind. So, I had to travel all the way back to the end portal. I flew all night long into day 97, where I finally reached the location. I should have made a bed here. I got my stuff back and went back to trying to take out the healers on the towers. Okay, I think most of my other stuff had Curse of Vanishing, so understandable that the rest is gone. I once again would make a mistake. I'm honestly fine, just so I'm not as stressed. I put everything here, if you know what I'm saying. So like, just in case I die, everything's still here. Okay, we're gonna get wool and get the out of here, and we gotta fly all the way back, and it's a whole nother flying day. God, I really should have done this before, and it's honestly pretty cringe looking back that I didn't, because I wouldn't be wasting so much time. But this time I would fly all the way back to the portal once again, but with the materials needed to craft a bed. It was already nighttime when I got to the end portal, so I slept there, and then on day 99 I would return to the portal. But this time I would have to accept a new tactic in order to succeed. Dog, how close? Oh, it looks like it's a suicide mission. Suicide Squad, who's with me? Okay, I may make full diamond armor with the shit I have. I need the juice. This is so painful. We're gonna put a chest here, put everything in there, and we just go one by one. I built the chest at least. I finally got my valuables in the chest, and then accepted my new mission, which is just taking myself out while taking a tower down. I did this until every healer was destroyed. It's 7 time. That did not sound as good as it's Morbin time. Now it is finally time to take out the Ender Dragon once and for all. Finally, man. Oh my god. Oh, I've never been happier. Get me out of this hole. Actually, wait, let me get my stuff. Technically, I only died once. Oh, the dragon egg. We'll come back. Saying I was underprepared is quite an understatement, and yes, I should have done my research before to see if the Ender Dragon was actually in Pixelmon. I didn't expect it to be, but oh well, I learned. I returned back to the end to get the dragon egg real quick, and then would have my last day in Pixelmon. Okay, and we go to sleep one final time in this 100 days. And there you have it. 100 days in Pixelmon. What an adventure. You've watched this far and still haven't liked and subscribed? What the fuck? Make sure you do so. And you know what these 4 names have in common? They have the world record for the world's largest cock. And you want to know how? Because they became members of this channel. But on a real note, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to drop a comment down below. I love replying to comments, and I really hope you were entertained. It's been your boy 7, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.